Hey guys, this is David from TurboMach, also known as TN Drones. Today I want to talk to you guys about the BlackWidow V2 that we just released this week. We've been working and testing this BlackWidow for almost about 6 months with our own pilot, Mark Bramer, also known as McGap, his brother Mike, and other awesome pilots that we have here in the team. So let's go in details about the frame. The BlackWidow V2 is 225 millimeters from motor to motor. We use 4 millimeter thick arms with 12 millimeter wide. They're replaceable arms. We have a 2 millimeter top plate, 2 millimeter mid plate, and a 2 millimeter lower plate. Easy access and replaceable battery strap. We also have a very easy replaceable arms. Let's go more in applications of this quad right now. So let's talk about applications. I designed this quad with the idea of having choices. Why? Because I'm a pilot also, and when you have, you can afford only one quad, and then you break that one quad, but you have all the components, and it's like, man, I wish I have a way to put this one quick, but I don't have time for that. Well, I work on something where I managed to get the BlackWidow V2 to be able to swap from top plate design, which normally used for the micro cameras, or go to the roll cage or sidewall design for regular cameras like the 30 millimeter size, which normally everybody has, and even to the connects roll cage. So why would you do any of that? Well, this is it. You're flying your regular micro because that's a new thing. You're flying, you just bought the micro and you like it, you love it, it's cheaper. Why not? It makes everything smaller and nicer. And then you just broke it. Oh man, I just broke my top plate design, and then oh, don't worry about it. I will always recommend, if you have this BlackWidow V2, to buy accessories like the roll cage, and you probably have a lot of these extra cameras laying around. Just simply you wanted to go with lighter, but it don't mean that you don't have more of these cameras laying around your back. Go ahead and set up a roll cage with an analog camera like this, the 30 millimeter older versions, which are super good still. And simply by removing these 4 screws right here, just like that, you will come off, the top plate will come off. You go grab your analog 30 millimeter old size camera, snap it in, put the screws back on, and that's it. If you have the setup like this one, the BTX and everything's on the bottom, the only thing you have to do is disconnect the cable for the camera. Unplug the camera, go from there to there. That's it. Simple. Don't worry about it. What is bad news now is good news. What happens if you really have a bad day and then you also broke this one? Like, oh my God, I'm in a terrible day. It's okay. Let's say you had the connects. Let's go with the connects. Let's go back and let's take this broken camera, 4 screws, let's take it apart, and let's swap it with the connects. That's it. They say, whoa, hold on a second. How are you gonna go from analog to connects? What about the wire and all that? No problem. I have my personal quad here so you guys can see. In the back, I have a quick access in a harness for the connects and BTX, and a harness to this plug, the BTX. So simply take the top plate design, unplug the BTX for the 5.8, and just plug in literally the connects. And from analog to connects, like right there. So those are the advantages of having one quad and 3 setups. Also, what else? Why would you do that? Well, simply, drone racing is about consistency. You really want to have, you want to learn and be consistent. That's how you're going to win races. It's not about changing different motors, changing ESCs, changing the weight, changing the geometric. You want to try to keep it together with the same motor, same ESC, same flight course, even the same setup on the software. Fly it up, get used to it. You know already how it feels on the turns. Well, that would be a perfect choice. I mean, you don't have to have different quads for a different application. It's the same quad you fly for everything, indoors, outdoors, but you get the choices of being able to go for an analog to connect in a matter of seconds. So let's talk about all the things that I put on the BlackWidow V2. And the BlackWidow V2, I added the holes, smaller hole size for the flight controllers, for the smaller flight controllers. So you can go easily from the typical flight controller size 30 by 30 to 20 by 20. That's in case you break your flight controller again, and then you only have the other ones. You easily can just go and swap it. I also placed the holes for the GoPro or the turtle mode, which is something new that everybody should be doing. And how we do that? Simply like you see on this one. We use the existing holes and just put a screw in the front and you get a GoPro mount, and this thing is solid, it won't go nowhere. Or you can have also turtle mode style, which I designed this little thing here like a lot of people are doing, but I incorporated the antenna, which looks kind of nice. I make sure that I put a little hole in the TPU so you can put an LED and then it gives it an extra spice. So now let's talk about the distance. I got a 28mm standout as standard, but you can go as low as 25, even lower. Plenty of movement space. I can go for like how much angle you can put to, if you move it around, you can probably go higher. Like, yeah, let me try higher. But do you really gonna fly with that much angle? Don't think so. So technically, it's up to you how you build your setup, and then how you get the angle on the camera setup. On Connex, we also have the choice of actually having for the first time a Connex camera that you can adjust, and when you crash, it won't move. It's solid. You can adjust the camera. Same as this one is adjustable. So when you crash, camera always stays on the same angle, never move. And so pretty much this is it for the BlackWidow V2. We are very happy with the results. Like again, our pilot Margat, he's been taking this to the test not only on practice and in local races, but on major events like the International Open, where he got second place with this setup that you got right here. We'll do more videos in the future where we show you, or where we show what exactly setups Mark Raymer has on his BlackWidow V2, and see if you like it, and maybe give us a chat. So always you can find us on tmdrones.com. Go to the contact, write to us, go to Facebook and TurboMach, also to the pilot group for TurboMach pilots group, or myself, David Grant, on Facebook. I'll be lovely to help you with anything about the TurboMach brothers, or especially the BlackWidow V2. See you in the next one.